Watching. What you been? Anything funny? Anything new? Anything?
So I
What?
didn't watch nothing.
You ain't watching nothing?
No.
Didn't I tell you? No, I was thinking of somebody else. I was telling somebody to watch Double Jeopardy, which is like an old
Oh, I seen
movie.
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, it was an old
Yeah,
movie.
that's one of my favorite.
I'm thinking I'm telling you that I saw it, or
No,
telling you to watch it.
you just now
But
saw it.
no, I was telling
Oh.
somebody else to watch it, and so I
Oh.
was like, "Well, tell me what you thought about it." But I got I had a slip.
That's okay. That's what Ashley did, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I liked it, but it was something else that I had saw. Oh, I finally got to watch the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Um.
That was awesome.
Into the Spider Verse.
Yeah, it was the most recent Spider-Man movie with the
With
black
the black
kid.
kid. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
finally got to watch it, and
Yeah.
then
I watched that too.
I was like, man, this is just so amazing. Kind of had to like take a break in between because I almost threw up.
Why?
Girl, that the animation
Uh
was like kind of new to me, so it was kind of throwing me off a little bit.
huh. So what happened?
Like the way it was drawn, like I
Uh-huh.
ain't never seen animation like that before.
Oh, got you.
So I
I
was
got
like, ooh, the colors.
Oh, it was a lot. It was intense.
Like I had to take her. I was like, oh, let me relax my eyes a little bit. Ugh.
How does that equate to you throwing up?
Girl, cause you just like how people are sensitive to like lights constantly flashing.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was. Where I was like, okay, I'm getting a little, getting a little
Oh,
let me,
okay.
let me.
That's how I am with sound. Like if something's too strong on the sound,
Yeah,
it would make me like, hold on, I
yeah.
gotta go away from this.
Right,
Yeah,
it's messing up my equilibrium.
yeah, I feel a little dizzy. Feel like I'm about to fall over.
Right. Oh my. Okay, well, yeah, and then I watched somebody had. Oh, shout out to the T-Mobile representative I was talking to the other day.
What he do?
Cause we was on the phone, cause I had got a tablet and I was trying to do some stuff with it and I wasn't able to, so I was like, let me call T-Mobile and see what the problem is.
Uh
Ooh, excuse me. And for some reason, I don't know if T-Mobile told their representatives to strike up conversations with people, but he strike one up with me. Stroke right. He was talking to me, but I'm like, dude, just fix my problem so I can get off the phone.
Right.
But he wanted to talk, so I was like, okay, obviously he must ain't got nothing else to do.
He ain't got no
Like,
friends.
ain't nobody else in the waiting line.
Right.
Ain't nobody else in the in the queued up part. So, okay, well, let's talk. And so he was like, well, what you been doing since everyone's quarantined? I was like, none, just watching Netflix and TV and stuff.
Right.
He's like, oh, did you watch the haunting, the Hill on the House or something like that?
Okay.
And I was like, nah, I ain't never seen that. What's that about? And so he was like, oh my God, you have to watch it. So it came out a couple of years ago. I think it came out like 2018.
Okay.
But it's a movie about this family that that moved into a house. The dad was like in construction, and the mom was like the artist or whatever. So what they do, they will reconstruct. They will flip houses basically.
Right. Okay.
And so they ended up going to they ended up moving in this house, them and all five of their kids.
Exhausting.
Oh, just saying it
Right.
sounds exhausting. And so they end up moving into this house, this big monster looking bed and breakfast kind of house. And then they're trying to flip it, but then they end up finding like black mold, and then next thing you know, the kids are all seeing ghosts or whatever.
Oh my God. Okay.
And it was just so funny because they end up having an incident in the house that kind of led the kids into their careers. Like one kid was an author of haunted houses.
Right.
Another kid was like kind of psychic. Another kid was had her own mortuary, like had a funeral home.
Right.
And then a couple other kids ended up being on drugs because they were traumatized. Like the house played a huge part into who they were as an adult.
Okay.
And then they end up coming back because people had died and stuff was going on with them, and they end up all coming back, and then they all ended up going back to the house to try to face their fears.
Sounds very scary.
It was really good.
It was good.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the last episode yet.
Oh,
'cause
it's
I
a
can't-
show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking it's a movie.
Oh no, it's like 10 episodes.
Oh, okay. Is it real life? Is it true?
No, it ain't true.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's called Haunting of Hill House. The Haunting of Hill House.
Okay, and it's on Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, when he told me
I'm
that,
not
I was
watching
like,
it though because it's scary.
yeah, because he told me it was like it's a series. And I was like, oh, okay. I've never watched a haunted series before, like a scary series. And so I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then it's like 10 hours. It's 10 episodes. They're like an hour a piece.
So you binged it?
Yeah, until the last episode, I kept falling asleep.
Oh, yeah. I would have been wide awake.
Right. Well, see, the first 8 episodes, I was watching it like during the day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'd be damned if I watch this at night.
Right.
And some stuff I would fast forward through, especially when I know a scary part for to come up.
Yeah.
Like, let me go ahead and just skip 10 seconds, skip 10 seconds, skip 10 seconds.
Right.
And then something would happen. I was like, damn it, now I got to go back.
Because you needed to see that part
Yeah.
to know about it. Yeah.
But it was really weird. And then it also spoke on sleep deprivation and sleeping disorders.
How it make you hallucinate and stuff. Yeah.
And what was another one? And sleep paralysis and
Have you ever
lucid dreams. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Mm-hmm.
I have too. Have you ever had lucid dreams?
Yeah. Well, I've had the sleep paralysis was like I'm imagining, or not imagining, but I'm seeing like a dark figure hover above me. And then I had watched a couple of videos where they was telling you how to manage your paralysis, and then when you manage them, you'll have a lucid dream.
Yeah.
And so whenever I feel the paralysis, starting to happen, I just kind of like just let go and just let it happen, because I would have like shortness of breath, can't breathe, can't move.
Yeah.
And so I would just slip into like this lucid dream where I'm in charge of everything that's happening in my dream. It's weird.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said when you would let go, because when you fight it, that's when it's hard.
Yeah.
When you won't be able to get it. When you snap out, when you wake up from it, that's when you have the bad headache and you're sweating because you were trying to fight back.
Yeah.
But when you release and let go.
Just let it go.
Let
it happen.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a lucid dream where you're aware you're dreaming.
Yeah.
But you can kind of control it.
Control it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember it. I haven't had a lucid dream.
So all my lucid dreams were like wet dreams.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, I'm probably just perverted because all my lucid dreams were X-rated. I'm sorry I'm saying that, but it's true.
Right. No, because I would have the paralysis, and I'm just like, okay, I'm feeling kind of that. So, I need something to pick me up. So, what's the best thing
like
to pick
you
up?
It, right.
You controlling it. So, my thing would be somebody broke in and had sex with me. That's what I'll be dreaming. That's what I'll dream about. Cause I'm like, that's what's helping me. And then,
my goodness, we're not about to get into that.
Right.
That's a whole. One day when we have Pick a Struggle After Dark, we'll let y'all know about our little lucid dreams. But anyway,